So what's going on, everybody? JA here. Salute to you for tuning in. Now it's Monday. We're gonna dive into the week the right way. Of course, we just had ComplexCon go down over the weekend, which included a whole bunch of cool stuff, but low key, it looks like Adidas kind of surprised everybody with a big shocker as they kind of stole the show. We're also gonna get into all of this week's releases, which are highlighted by the return of a classic in the Jordan 3 Black Cement. So if you guys enjoy these updates, make sure you smash the like button down below. I need everybody's support on this one. Plus, if you're new here, be sure to subscribe. And to begin, we're gonna start with a little shock drop, which actually went down yesterday at ComplexCon, which they were selling these $1,200 VIP passes, which included 2-night stay at a hotel. You also had VIP priority access to all of the lines, some cool little knickknacks or whatever, as well as a Travis Scott sneaker mystery box. Now, when news first broke about this, there was a whole bunch of jokes saying that they would probably include those boring ass Travis Scott Utopia Air Force Ones, but turns out they actually had some really cool pairs, which included the Jumpman Jack Dark Mocha, the big release of the weekend that everybody was excited about. Some people also had access to those like Dark Velvet Travis Scott Jordan 1s, which aren't actually set to drop until December, as well as some people actually got the new Zoom Field Jacks, which Nike's kind of marketing as Travis Scott's first all original silhouette with a baseball theme, but it's more of a lifestyle sneaker. So salute to Soul Retriever giving us a detailed look here at this sneaker. Now, besides just the VIP access people, regular ComplexCon attendees also had access to this release, as Nike decided to hit us with a shock drop. Now, the reason they had access to this priority access was because they were actually handing out these Travis Scott cards in which you actually had to scan the image with your sneakers app in order to get access to the release. The only issue here is that, of course, the image did leak out all over the internet, so it was no longer exclusive to just ComplexCon attendees, but actually everybody was able to go ahead and grab these. So salute to everybody that was able to grab a W on that sneaker. That was a fun way to do a little surprise, hit everybody with a good little exclusive shock drop for the event. Unfortunately, it was kind of spoiled as the image did leak online. So we're gonna go ahead and jump into this week's releases, as well as we have a little controversy which did go on at Complex. But before we get into that, a word from today's sponsor, which our video today is brought to you guys by Fume. So the holiday season is here, and if you're anything like me, you're probably in search of that perfect gift for friends or family. So not only do I have something that's very thoughtful, but also useful at the same time. So big thank you to today's sponsor, Fume. Fume is an award-winning air device that's perfect for anyone who's looking to break away from bad habits or just wants something enjoyable to use. It's nicotine-free, non-toxic, and completely guilt-free, which is the best part. So no batteries, no vapors, nothing to charge. It's easy to use, safe anywhere, and has a very high-quality design. Fume is totally customizable with many great flavors such as crisp mint or orange vanilla, just to name a few. You got a little something for everybody. Plus, the device is designed as a fidget, which can help calm anxiety. They also have the Fume Base, which is a magnetic weighted stand, which allows you to spin your Fume, because why wouldn't you? It's super cool. So if you're like me and you want to give gifts that actually make a difference, and Fume does exactly that. It's a gift that promotes wellness and better habits in a fun, enjoyable way. So this holiday season, you can give the gift of better habits with Fume. Head to tryfume.com/John Alexander and use code John Alexander to get a free Fume topper when you order a Journey pack. It's the perfect addition to make your gift even more special. And if you're lucky, you can even win one of Fume's limited edition gold-plated devices this holiday season. Again, try fume.com/John Alexander, or just scan the QR code on screen to grab yours now and make someone's holiday unforgettable. Now, as far as this week's sneaker releases, it looks like Nike is dominating the week, but thankfully enough, Adidas did decide to hit us with a little drop today, as we did see the raffle go live for the CLOT Indoor Gazelle, which continues the partnership between Adidas and Edison Chen over there at CLOT. So as far as this release, we did see these actually hit retailers last week, I want to say, but it looks like this will be the official Adidas confirmed drop, which you have this blue pair as well as a white pair, which the raffle did go live today, and Adidas is asking $160 for these. Now, coming up here on the 20th, 20th, we have Nike continuing to re-release these classic KD retros, which we have the KD4 Copper dropping, which I always refer to these sneakers coming from that like golden era of Nike basketball. You guys can look forward to these hitting the sneakers app, as well as select retailers coming in at 130 bucks. Now, also on the 20th, the release, which probably will get overshadowed with everything else releasing, we have the Awake NY Nike Jordan Airship, which they did drop a red pair, which dropped, I want to say it was last year, if it was that long ago, and it looks like this is the follow-up release again. Joints will probably be overshadowed, but you can look forward to these hitting the sneakers app for 150 bucks. Now, coming up here on the 21st, this one to me is very exciting because I've already said on the record that this is the most exciting release of the entire year. So we have the Kids of Immigrants Air Max Thunder. This one right here, you got a funky, crazy color scheme, a complete redesign of this Nike classic model right here with a whole bunch of interesting storytelling details, which all come together to create a great sneaker. Which they got the orange pair, we also have the purple pair, which it looks like they haven't officially announced these yet, but apparently the date is the 21st, and we did see these drop actually over the weekend in a limited capacity over at Complex Con. Now, coming up here on the 22nd, this one here is super interesting, as we got the Air Max TL 2.5, which is essentially kind of like a new reinterpretation of the classic Air Max 97. Now, the reason this one to me is super interesting because this is actually a sneaker that we spotted Kanye rocking as of lately. So if you guys are interested in checking these out, while he actually had the CDG pair, which comes in at like a retail of 300, if you're checking out the more general release of this trending sneaker, you guys can look forward to these dropping Friday for 180 bucks. And then don't forget, we also have the Ama Maniere Air Force Ones, which continue the While You Were Sleeping collection. Now, these are going to be coming in at 150 bucks, and just be aware that we actually do not have a sneakers app launch actually officially announced as of yet, so these will be dropping through Ama Maniere and their various retail networks. And then to finish off the week, super strong, the return of a classic in the Jordan 3 Black Cements, which you guys already know what's going on with these right here. A sneaker so classic, I don't even have to say not one word. You guys already know what time it is with this pair, which we did see Nike hit us with a little shock drop last week. For everybody else that's waiting to get their hands on these joints, Saturday will be the official release day, which these are coming in at 220 bucks. Apparently there's supposed to be a whole bunch of pairs to go around, so we'll see how the official drop goes down. But of course, I do want to wish everybody good luck trying to get their hands on this all-time Jordan brand classic. So let me know if you guys are going for anything or interested in any of these sneakers dropping this week. Of course, this is just some of the many pairs releasing, so let me know if there's anything missed on here on the list that you guys were interested in picking up. Now, before we bounce, before we get up out of here, we got to talk about the big surprise from Adidas, as they low-key stole the show this weekend over at Complex Con, as they actually did name the Adidas Anthony Edwards, or the AE1, as the 2024 Complex Sneaker of the Year. Now, you guys already know I've been on board with this sneaker since day one, a release which I kind of gravitated towards due to the Yeezy influence, of course. As y'all know, these do definitely share those futuristic vibes. They do come from the Adidas basketball design team, which did previously work on Yeezy models. So for me, these joints were just like an automatic sneaker which I gravitated towards. I haven't went out and picked up like every single colorway, but for me, just grab one pair of highs and the OG with Love colorway, and then I got those lows, which are like the Ascent pack, I believe, the MX joint. So AE1s were a big hit, I feel like, due to the design. On top of that, the marketing, the campaign behind this was legendary, and the affordability. Plus, Anthony Edwards, he's definitely been doing his thing on the basketball court. So of course, we'll have to wait and see on the AE2, the big follow-up. There's a lot riding on that release. Now, as far as Complex picking this sneaker as the #1 sneaker of the year, it was definitely a controversial pick. You know, a lot of people had different stuff to say about it, but I gotta salute Complex. I feel like they did a good job of giving us like a general sneaker of the year list as far as taking a risk with the AE1. I gotta salute them for doing something different, bringing a new design to the table rather than just hitting us with the same old retro Jordan that we always see top this list every single year. So salute to them on that. Now, as far as the sneaker of the year panel this year, of course, it did feature all of the Complex hosts. You also had PJ Tucker as well as Lil Yachty, who got into a little controversial debate with somebody who actually decided to pull up, somebody in attendance actually So he's one of these like social media critics who he did this video criticizing Lil Yachty's Concrete Boy Air Force One. Lil Yachty noticed him in the crowd. He wasn't feeling it and decided to call bro out. So first, let's go ahead and take a look at what this critic had to say about Yachty's upcoming Air Force One release. And let's go ahead and see how Lil Yachty decided to handle the situation.
Lil Yachty's Air Force One completely missed the boat. Ahoy mateys, this is your captain speaking. If this year was your first time listening to Jay-Z's Reasonable Doubt and the Black Album, can you really claim to be hip-hop's biggest sneakerhead? I mean, fam probably thinks Wu-Tang is a hot sauce. But enough of all that. I'm Beema, and you're in the Collab Lab. Today, let's talk about why Lil Boat's Uptowns probably should have stayed docked. Look, after a year of unwanted white-on-white Air Force One collabs, these just feel like a general release. Like, maybe throw these overboard. And don't even get me started on his It's Us ad-lib. It's way too close to Kif's Just Us. Nah, I'd have left that in the shipyard. And Sneaker News says that these are dropping at Complex Con. But let's keep it a bean. Travis Scott's about to steal that entire weekend. A better strategy for Yachty would be to create a moment of his own and bring some new ideas fresh off the boat. Collab cousins, are you jumping on board with these? Or do they just make you seasick?
Like, nigga, shut the Oh, no, he wasn't wait, all that for 20,000 views and 500 likes. I hate. Well, hold on, no, I hate like him because I can't even hear you. I don't even know what you're talking about. I hate like him. But it's like that. Hating on another. I don't know him. He don't know me. Just hating, just to hate. Just cause. Ain't got shit. Ain't shit. I can't even hear you. I don't even hear what you're saying.
I say two things.
Just slurping, watching, hot gobbling in front of the
Please get to my friend, you can?
ball juggling. I mean, all kind of like,
He's in front of the public ball juggling.
all kind of,
Two things.
all kind of slobbering and, hey, wipe your mouth. That's all I gotta say. Wipe your mouth, because you are a...
So it seems like everybody's pretty much mad at Yachty for the way he reacted here in this situation. But low key, I'm gonna have to just say that I kind of understand where he's coming from. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to these Concrete Boy Air Force Ones, I understand the vision here. I think he executed them, but I can understand as well where the critics coming for. Where at the end of the day, he's just a critic and that's his job to critique. So I feel like Yachty, he should have handled himself in a more proper manner. He had no reason to really like crash out on Buddy like this. So let me know what you guys think about this right here. Just wanted to share that with you guys because I thought it was a very interesting, you know, exchange that did go down live for everybody to see, and I'm sure, you know, a lot of people had much to say about this right here. So that's all I got for you guys today. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Let me know which sneakers you guys are looking forward to dropping this week. Let me know what was your favorite moment which went down at Complex Con over the weekend, and what do you guys think of Complex choosing the AE1 or the Anthony Edwards one as the 2024 sneaker of the year. A whole bunch of shoes dropped, but that's the one pair that they decided was the best of the entire year. So that's it, guys. Again, huge salute to the sponsor of today's video, Fume. Once again, if you guys are looking to grab a great holiday gift, go ahead and check them out in the description. Or if you guys are just interested in checking out their products for themselves, go ahead and check it out down below. So that's it, guys. I will catch you next time. In the meantime, stay safe, stay blessed. I'm J.A. and I'm out, y'all. Love.